Hollywood fame is not inherently evil, but it is deeply misunderstood. It amplifies everything: success, pain, fear, and insecurity. The industry sells fantasy, not truth. Fame does not fix inner wounds. True fulfillment comes from purpose, not applause. Understanding the dark truth allows people to chase dreams wisely, not blindly. The spotlight shines bright, but knowing it's few people talk about what happens after fame fades. The loss of attention can feel like losing purpose. Many former stars struggle financially and emotionally. Identity tied to fame collapses. Hollywood offers little support for transition. Once useful, always replaceable. Life after fame requires rebuilding from zero, without applause. This reality is rarely shown to aspiring stars. Hollywood fame is controlled by media narratives. The same media that builds stars can destroy them overnight. Mistakes are magnified, scandals are exaggerated, and forgiveness is rare. Public shaming becomes entertainment. Celebrities are expected to be perfect role models, yet punished harshly for human flaws. Once labeled problematic, careers can end instantly. Context rarely matters. The media profits from downfall, not healing. Hollywood love stories often look magical, but many are carefully staged. Public relationships are sometimes used for promotion, image repair, or media attention. This culture makes real emotional connections difficult. Celebrities may struggle to separate genuine affection from strategic partnerships. Breakups become public events, judged by millions. Privacy is lost even in heartbreak. The pressure to appear happy can destroy real relationships. Many stay silent about toxic dynamics to protect their image. Behind the scenes, loneliness is common. Fame attracts attention, not always. In Hollywood, fame is temporary unless constantly maintained. Staying relevant becomes a full-time battle. Trends change quickly, and the industry moves on without hesitation. Celebrities feel pressured to reinvent themselves repeatedly, even if it damages their mental health. Fear of being forgotten drives many to exhaustion. Taking time off can mean disappearing forever. Aging is another hidden fear, especially for women. Hollywood often values youth over talent, forcing many into unrealistic beauty standards and harmful procedures. The need for relevance creates insecurity and competition instead of creativity. People stop enjoying their craft and start chasing attention. Fame promises stability, but in reality, it is fragile. The moment relevance fades, support disappears. Hollywood rarely prepares people for life after fame. Behind Hollywood's glamorous surface lies a system built on exploitation. Young and ambitious talents are often taken advantage of, especially at the beginning of their careers. Contracts are complex, manipulative, and designed to benefit powerful studios. Many newcomers are promised fame and success, but end up trapped in unfair agreements. They may lose creative control, financial rights, and even ownership of their own image. Saying no can mean losing everything. Power imbalance is a serious issue. Directors, producers, and executives often hold complete control over careers. This environment allows abuse to go unchecked for years. Fear keeps victims silent. Even successful celebrities are not always safe. Fame does not guarantee respect. Many are overworked, underpaid compared to profits they generate, and replaced once they stop being profitable. Hollywood sells dreams, but often treats people as disposable. The system rewards obedience, not well-being. This dark reality is rarely shown to fans who only see the final polished product. Hollywood has a long history of ignoring mental health. Even though fame often intensifies psychological struggles, depression, anxiety, addiction, and burnout are extremely common among celebrities, yet rarely discussed honestly. The constant pressure to perform, stay relevant, and look perfect creates unbearable stress. Celebrities are expected to work long hours while maintaining a flawless public image. Taking breaks is often seen as weakness. Social media has made this even worse. Celebrities are now exposed to non-stop criticism from millions of strangers. Every post invites judgment. Hate comments, rumors, and false narratives spread instantly, leaving lasting emotional damage. Many stars turn to substances as a way to cope. Hollywood culture often normalizes drug and alcohol abuse, masking pain behind parties and luxury. Sadly, many careers and lives have ended because of this silent struggle. What makes this truth darker is that help is often discouraged. Studios fear delays, contracts, and bad publicity. Mental health becomes a risk factor instead of a priority. Hollywood celebrates success, but punishes vulnerability. One of the darkest truths about Hollywood fame is how it slowly erases personal identity. When someone becomes famous, they stop being treated as a human being and start being treated as a brand. Their value is no longer based on who they are, but on how much money they can generate. Actors, singers, and influencers are often told how to dress, speak, behave, and even think. Over time, many forget who they were before fame. Their real opinions are replaced with safe answers, and their real emotions are hidden behind rehearsed smiles. This loss of identity can be deeply damaging. When your self-worth depends on public approval, criticism feels like an attack on your existence. Many celebrities struggle with anxiety because they are constantly trying to meet expectations that are impossible to satisfy. Fame also isolates people from genuine relationships. Friends and family may start treating them differently. Trust becomes difficult because it's hard to know who truly cares and who is only there for benefits. Behind the glamorous image, many celebrities feel empty and disconnected. They are admired by millions, yet deeply misunderstood. Hollywood rarely warns newcomers that fame doesn't add to your identity. It often replaces it. Hollywood fame is often presented as the ultimate dream. Red carpets, flashing cameras, luxury homes, and global admiration. From the outside, it looks like a life filled with endless excitement and validation. But behind the spotlight lies an illusion carefully constructed by studios, PR teams, and media narratives. Fame is sold as happiness, but the reality is far more complex and often disturbing. Most people don't realize that fame is not accidental. It is manufactured. Public images are crafted, personalities are polished, and imperfections are hidden. Celebrities are rarely allowed to be their authentic selves. Every smile, interview, and social media post is monitored and controlled. What fans see is a character, not a person. The pressure to maintain this illusion is overwhelming. One mistake, one wrong word, or one bad day can lead to public backlash. Fame creates a cage where freedom disappears, even though wealth increases. Privacy becomes a luxury that money cannot buy. This illusion is dangerous because it convinces millions that fame equals fulfillment. Young people chase recognition without understanding the cost. Hollywood rarely shows the emotional toll, the loneliness, or the mental strain that comes with being constantly watched. The spotlight shines bright,